welcome back. Anna Fernandez here, family law attorney in Miami, Florida. And we're going to continue on with our monthly segments on narcissists, mental health, and other personality disorders that we encounter in divorce court or in court dealing with minor children in common with both parties. So if you haven't done so already, please check out my previous videos on the different types of narcissists. This video in particular is gonna dive into a little bit more about the covert narcissist and what it's like in court, in divorce court or in court, either paternity or dealing with family or issues involving with minor children. So let's dive right in. So covert narcissists, these are the types of narcissists that appear to be vulnerable, which is very opposite from what's the typical narcissist, like the grandiose narcissist, who is, it's very obvious. Well, not very obvious, but it could get to a point where it's more obvious than not that this person is very full of themselves. With the covert narcissist, it's a little bit different because on the outside they appear to be very vulnerable, very submissive, hypersensitive, but internally they're just as bad as the other narcissists. They're very, they have a feeling of being superior to others, and they always have, they have that same mentality where it's like, where's my victim? It's degrade them, and that's just the way that they're programmed because they lack empathy. So they do have all of these characteristics that the other narcissists have. However, on the outside, it's very, very different. So in court, these are the individuals that try to gaslight the other party. Extremely frustrating for attorneys like myself, but that's why it's very important to keep in mind that anything you do with respect to communication should be reduced to writing, because again, these are the ones that appear to be hypersensitive and vulnerable, but at the end of the day, they have a mindset. They know what they want. They know that they want to get a target, and it's just their MO. They lack empathy, and they feel that they're superior and greater than anyone else. So keep that in mind, despite the vulnerability and the show that they try to put on, because at the end of the day, it is all a show. So with these type, let's go back with these type of narcissists. These are the ones that gaslight. They'll make up lies, and they will make up lies to be able to play the victim. So that's also very important to remember, and that's why I always tell my clients, make sure that if you, for whatever reason, you have kids with the person, okay, but anything that you need or that you need to speak or communicate with, do it in writing, because that would at least, in a way, control certain aspects of it. You want to make sure that you're on top of all of your finances, have a plan before you file for divorce. With any type of narcissist, it's very important to have a legal plan or some sort of strategy that you will go and that you will do, so that way you can stick to the plan and try to mitigate any type of emotional damages that have already been caused, and you want to try to mitigate any damages that can be caused to any minor children involved. Because at the end of the day, it's really sad, but they don't care if there's children involved. They don't care, because at the end of the day, they are the ones that, or in their mind, they are the ones that are superior, and it doesn't matter if you're a child. They come before all. So when you're divorcing a covert narcissist, be prepared to for this to be a potentially long process, because they like this type of attention, so they're going to try to prolong these proceedings. And you will also want to be up front with your support system and let them know, look, I'm about to file for divorce, and this is what I anticipate. So that way you can reach out to them before they do, and they start to badmouth you and put you as the person that caused any issues in the relationship, because remember, these are the ones that are the victims. So these are the ones that are vulnerable, and these are the ones that will try to gaslight you, make you look like the crazy one, to then walk away with, with whatever it is that they want. So make sure you secure an attorney that has experience dealing with narcissists in court so that you can develop a strategic plan and ways to attack it. I always recommend to my clients, you should definitely see assistance of a therapist, because it has nothing to do with, it doesn't mean that you're crazy. It just, a therapist is great because it is a third party that you can check in with and say, look, this is what happened to me. Is this normal, the way that I reacted, the way what I'm going through, my feelings? It's very important to check in with a professional with this, especially one that has dealt with narcissists before, because they'll be able to help you through the transition from being in a relationship with these type of people, and then slowly get through that exit strategy. So if you have any questions regarding divorces, family law, narcissists, anything related to children issues in court, please reach out to us, let us know, so that we can create content to help better serve you, our community, and everybody that's watching. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.